Okay, everybody. Now, I welcome you to my Hangouts on Air live session. I hoped so much to be able to talk to somebody to come for the questions and answers about the Google domains, but it was just too short notice. I hope I don't mess this up, as it is still, I'm not very experienced in doing Hangouts on Air, but I guess that is how we learn. So before I start, I go to the event page and tell you that I will check there constantly if there are some new submissions of questions. And additionally, now I will go to my admin console and show you what I had in mind. So first of all, I give you a quick overview, and then I will probably just show you a solution to the most common problems I had experienced in my role as an admin. So the basic user administration settings is reached through users. In our domain, we don't have any users in the root domain or organization, but all in these sub-organizations here. So don't be scared. But as soon as you click on one of the sub-organizations, you will see all the users' names, their email users, their status, and their total storage. Now, as we are a Google education domain, there is no limits anymore on these, which is quite amazing, but it is really true. So you can see here a quick overview, which is much more informative are the reports, which give you a general overview over the domain and what is relevant. I am a little bit confused why the highlights wouldn't load, but have a look yourself. So I'm trying to figure out if there's any questions there to answer. And I am not sure if my two Google users who said that they will join are really joining. Let's see. Okay, please bear with me, because as I said, I will gather experience from that. Okay, so here we see the general highlights user tab, and we see how many files are used, how many emails are sent, and we get a good overview of the graphs here. What is a little bit confusing or funny even is that there are 0% storage information, and that is because we have a Google education domain where there is no limit. Important for admins are these suspended users, or if there are suspended users. And now probably I will show you what was asked just a few hours ago, and that is about extensions. There are a few extensions which can enable students out of Google domain to use VPN connections. So it was asked if we can switch this off. Therefore, I will show you how to do this. If you go to applications, And then we have Google Apps, which are the core Google Apps: Calendar, Classroom, Contacts, Drive, Gmail. The groups, mobile devices, that is Sync, sorry, not the devices, Sites and Hangouts. Now, let's say if in my domain this was switched off, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing right now with you. But as you see, it is no Chrome browser, Chrome settings are here, so we have to go back once, and they are in the extended additional Chrome services. There we have Chrome management. And now we will quickly have a look at the user settings. In the user settings, you can let the user in your domain open the tabs by default. So if the user logs on into his domain account, you can trigger some tabs to be started automatically. And as always, these settings are all based on which organization the user is in. So as far as I remember, I have a dummy or a playground. Yeah, it's called a Z-test. Wait, I've seen it just now. Yeah, I have noticed it several times that it jumps around here. Just a test arena area for Valve Sigismund to play with. That's where I'm going now. So I can switch and play a little bit without really affecting the rest of the users, which is of vital essence. Let me quickly go back to showing my face one time. Okay, hello. I'm in the library of our school, which has these beautiful colors. Let me quickly check if there were any other questions, or if anybody posted here on my event page, and that is not the case, so I'll just continue showing what I want to show you. And hopefully at the next opportunity I will have more luck with people joining. Okay. So hang on, I have to go back to my screen share. That is called screen share. And we are now at the admin console again. Applications, settings. Oh, wait. We are device management, Chrome, and user settings. So first of all, you can choose if you want to apply also to Android and iOS S, the user settings for Chrome. You can create a custom wallpaper. And the settings I want to get your attention to is apps and extensions here. Here, generally, it is a list of allowed types. So all these are allowed in our domain. Our domain is very liberal, as we have rather adult students, and we do not have to worry or restrict them in any way. I believe that in this section you can put your URL which loads a script. I am not sure. What I wanted to show you is the allowed apps and extension, and here you can switch off if you rather want to list all the allowed ones or all the blocked ones. So in our case, we manage the blocked ones, and if you want to use allowance issue, then it is easier to get a list with make sure if you play around that you are in the right group, which is should be red. Why don't I see it now? Yeah, I'm in the red Z-test group. Okay, now let's say the ones I allow, and then we can just allow everything for, for elementary school. Okay, element with bulk purchase. I don't want to purchase anything. I want to add stuff. Okay, and I don't know if any of these apps actually cost anything, but I'll later see that in the confirmation, I believe. So now only these are allowed, only these 6 apps are allowed, but I can still add any myself if I want them to use the Flubaroo script. I can add it, and that is the positive way of allowing people to use extensions. Now I won't save that because I want to show if I forbid some to do that, and that works like this. So now let's go to the website and search for a VPN setting or VPN tone. And you see that there are many. Now I can add all or just the ones which I believe are the most used or widely used ones. But here is no button. I'm missing that. Here is no button which says add all. And once saved, that is it. And I hope that gave a little help where to find the options about allowing applications and extensions or even pinning them. I will now check again if there are any more questions, and I will show you my G+ profile at this time. And I am not too sure if I can still invite people to that chat, but it doesn't seem like anybody really does want to join. I know it's kind of boring topic, but it is very exciting if you want to be admin or if you need admin help. Okay, let me quickly share my whole screen so you see what I'm doing at the time. Okay. So now I'm sharing my whole screen, and let's see. If nothing happens, I continue maybe for 10 more minutes, and then I believe I have a class anyhow. By the way, I'm using this on Chromebook, which I'm very, very happy to have, and hope that I can promote Chromebook usage in many other schools and hopefully also with many other users. I've heard some really not very well thought comments about that the Chromebook is just too like a toy or something. That is just not true. Chromebooks can be very powerful. They are very fast, and they're booted in less than 10 seconds, which makes them just amazing in daily use. We have actually just a lunch break at our school, so maybe that is the reason why I'm completely sharing. Yeah, obviously I'm sharing the internet connection with many of my students. So I think that might be the reason why nothing goes anymore. And that is sad, but I have to accept it. And I hope to have not made anybody angry or bored anybody. But I can see the invitation for those two who wanted to join, but they are not here. Don't worry. Maybe I messed up my invitation system or something. But I figure that the more I try, the more I will probably learn, and that is why I'm doing this. And by the way, I'm so happy to have found the name again, who was the reason for this whole hangout. That was Carlos Fanini, who posted. Oh, sorry, Fred Griffins, who posted that we have issues with students downloaded a free Chrome browser plugin that creates a VPN connection to the full internet, therefore completely bypassing the internet filter. There are a number of, and my internet just doesn't work. That is highly annoying. But I will try to keep it short now and let you, Fred, know where this video is. The only other thing I'll try now is go to the math department to probably get a better internet connection. And I also want to try out what happens if I lose my connection, if I can still rejoin the chat. So please bear with me for another 2 minutes, and I hope the chat does not close. If it does close, I thank you very much for your attention, and hope that I get an opportunity soon to do this again. See you. Now it looks as if I have joined myself, and let's just see if I can get anybody to join me instead. Yeah, if it is too loud, please let me know. I am now sitting where there is good internet, but it is noisy, and if I go back inside, I probably lose the connection again. Yes, it was just a trial out, and I feel really sad that nobody joined. Let me think if I should waste more of your time. No, I won't. It was good to have experienced this, and then later I will see if there are any more questions. Please post them in this event page. I'll repeat the event's name. It's called the Google Domain. See what the admin sees. Okay. I thank you very much for the ones who were looking on, and the future of Google and its tools will be exciting. Enjoy. Uh, if you learn something from me, if you want something else, tell me, write me. My name is Ralph Sigismund. You see it as I'm the owner of this video. Thank you very much for all your thoughts, and we'll do that again soon. Thank you. Bye.